Hey, finally, I convinced my niece to help me out here. So she's going to do the opening here. And this is Osprey Momentum, a 26-liter pack, so it's a little bit smaller than typical. You know how I like the 28-liter packs. So let's see how this works. Waiting for the bags. It's got a really funky color. I'm not sure what I would call this. What was this? Just puke green? Okay, so let's take a look. There's a lot of interesting things going on with this pack. We'll start with the suspension system. So you can see here, Claire, why don't you give it a feel? What is it? Is it smooth to you?
No.
Well, it's rough feeling, but the actual fabric?
Oh, yeah.
Fabric is nice and smooth. But it definitely has these rough edges, ridges to it that clearly are made to sort of allow air to flow through, but I'm not convinced that would do a really good job. I think it makes more sense to have something that has an open center ridge and then maybe raised EVA foam all over the place to maximize the amount of airflow. It has a really stiff frame sheet, so this thing's going to be able to hold itself up. As you can see, it's doing that right now. There's no flop for this bag. And the other thing that's interesting about this, well, let's see, it's a little tangled here. It's got a very simple waist strap, and it's a 1-inch waist strap, which is okay. It's better than being only a 3/4 incher, but it's not the kind of waist strap I'd like to have. I think it really makes more sense to have waist straps that are at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Right, Claire?
Yes.
Okay. And then it has the sternum strap. It hasn't been fed through. Oh, no, it has been. I see. It's just really tight. It has a whistle in case you're stuck in the woods somewhere and you need to get people's attention. Never understood that. And it has, interestingly, the first pack that I've reviewed that has pockets on the straps themselves. This pocket right here, has a retractable cord so you can put your key into it. A little bit geeky, but really freaking handy, frankly. So I could imagine utilizing that one. And this other one on the left strap probably would be able to fit an iPhone. Claire, do you have your iPhone here with you? All right, she's going off to go get it. It probably would fit an iPhone 4.
Yeah, that's
like
4.
Claire's, but perhaps not a 5. Ooh, it's even tight. Well, it fits a 4. I don't know how useful that is, given that pretty much everyone is getting 5s. So, Sarah, you don't happen to have your 5 with you, do you? Oh, excellent. Sis is going to get her iPhone 5 to see if this is going to work. Oh my goodness. She basically maneuvered herself so that she wouldn't get on film somehow. That was ridiculous. Alright, so, yeah. This is absurd. You could, but that's not good for the iPhone, and if you needed to get it out really quickly, you'd be in deep kimchi, so that's not going to happen. Here, Sarah. Here's your phone. Here. Okay, so it would be limited in use if you're an iPhone user. If you're a Samsung user, forget it, because those things have huge screens. You'd probably just be able to put a granola bar here. Okay, it has straps at the top here to be able to lighten the load off your shoulders. That's a nice touch. And it's got a nice padded, here, grab onto that, a nice padded handle on the top. And let's move to the front. Or actually, let's go side. It has massive, oh my god, look at that. I could put my head in there, yeah. So it's got a huge pocket to put in your Nalgene bottles. And it even has a compression strap in case you're doing something very active. You don't want the bottle to pop out, but that's awesome. And then it's got 2 of them, one on either side, so that's super handy. Love that. It also has in the bottom here, in a zippered pocket, a rain fly. So I'm not going to unpack this because that would be a pain to put back in. But you can basically pull this thing out, it stays attached, and wrap your entire backpack in that thing if it's raining out and keep the contents high and dry. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, let's take a look at what we have in terms of pockets. So I'm going to go, this is something you should all, this is a little, it's called a lid lock, and it basically acts like a button goes through the top of your helmet and holds your helmet against the pack. So this is really a commuting bag for people who are cyclist commuters. She's embarrassed to be with her uncle now. Maybe I'll edit that. All right, and then we have a slash pocket in the top. And actually, this isn't just a slash pocket. This is the organizer pocket. I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to deal with. It's shallow. This is the organizer pocket that you would put your pens. There's only one slot for a pen, a slot for your keys, and then for your iPhone. Slide in there. Not super convenient. It's kind of hard to open up this pocket to get access to those things. So, and it also has one of these flaps that cover the zipper, and that makes it hard for you to get access to it because you have to work around that as you're zipping and unzipping. All right, just behind that looks like the main compartment, and this is actually kind of interesting. Look at that, Claire. There's like an organizer set of pockets in here too. So, set of inside organizer pockets and outside ones. Chargers. Maybe this is, yeah, that's right. So power blocks, maybe portable hard drives would go in there. And it's got a pretty good size bottom here. Easy access because this thing just opens up without a problem. It's a bucket style. And then it has here is a slot where you can put file folders. It's not your computer. You'll see that your computer is going to go into a different spot just behind this. Oh my goodness, there's actually several different things going on here. What is this? Okay, there's a zipper here that unzips. Oh, wow. Check that out. It expands the volume of the bag. That's kind of a neat thing. So instead of compression. Yeah, it eliminates the need for compression straps. So this now just opened it up probably to its full 26 liter, and then you can zip it closed to make it smaller than that. So that's kind of a nice little feature there. All right, behind that we have the compartment for your computer, and it's got a big padded, there's a very stiff plastic plate back here, the back, which is nice. You feel how stiff that is? Yeah. It's good though. It will support the loads. And then, so you put your laptop into here. There's another pocket here where you could put your iPad or whatever your tablet is. So having a separate area for the computer, that's something that you know I love. The only thing that this doesn't have, Claire, what is it that this lacks?
Sunglasses.
Yeah, no place for my sunglasses or goggles. So that's too bad. I mean, I suppose you could put it in this front area for the organizer pocket, but it's not going to be, it's not like it's a nice soft landing for your glasses. So, but you know, the rest of this pack is pretty cool. What do you think about this pack, Claire? Do you like it? The color is heinous, right?
I love the color.
Oh, Sari from way over there says that she likes the puke green color.
That's my color.
It's not really good for Asian skin, right?
Wait, you got green?
Right? I don't know. Anyway, it's a good pack. So let's go ahead and load this guy up. Taking my camera bag, and ooh, this is too tight. I just tore this off. Whoops. Hope I don't want to. Oh boy, it really is tight, but of course I haven't expanded it, so that makes a difference. But clearly it's snug in there. My camera bag is not coming out. And that's not too bad though. I'd rather have it that way, frankly, than have it too loose in there, so it would be banging around. Pretty tight, right? It's not terrible.
Well, what if you expand it?
Yeah, no problem. All right, and then let's go ahead and stick my laptop into this laptop compartment. I have a 15-inch laptop. Slides in there, no problem. Easily could fit a 17-incher in there. And let's go ahead and zip this. These zippers are great. And that's one thing I have to say. Osprey is really good about their choice of zippers. They put heavy-duty zippers where you need them and light-duty zippers where it would make more sense. And their zipper pulls are awesome. Okay. So let me go ahead and put this fella on. See how well it holds the load, how comfortable it is. This is very comfortable. These shoulder straps seem to be perfectly cut. And I do think it might be, I don't know. Actually, under normal circumstances, I would have said that it was pretty hot back here, but the stiff frame sheet really keeps it from curling around your back, so you get a lot of airflow right here on the sides. So, very comfortable.
I'm buying it.
Ooh, my sister wants it. So, and it does a really nice job of supporting the load. It feels much lighter. I just reviewed a North Face pack that the load actually felt heavy in it. This actually makes it feel like you don't have much of a load on it at all. So this is a great suspension system. Super comfortable. And again, love this little pocket for my keys. Isn't that cool? It's pretty handy. Goes right back in there. Okay, I hope you found this useful, and I do like this pack. All right, my sister just found something on this pack, and everyone in the room said that I'm obliged to add this as an addendum to the video. And it's a pretty amazing thing. So I want you to notice first off that there's a handle on the side here. And you would think, well, that's an unusual place for a handle. And it would be, until you realize that this pack allows you, if you unclip this right here at the top, okay, you can actually, and then unclip these straps from the bottom too. It's super easy to unclip. It's Fastex buckles. You can actually stuff these down into here. Whee! Down they go. Won't snag on anything now, right? And then you can zip this thing up. You can do the same thing for the waist straps down here. I can tuck them away. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. But the bottom line is, this becomes duffel bag-like, right? Can you imagine how easy this would be to stuff under the seat in front of you on an airplane or in a subway or whatever it is? So that's a pretty sweet feature that I think is important for you guys to know about with this pack. The other thing that it allows you to do is that if this is fully engaged as a backpack, back again, there's obviously now a compartment back here that used to house these guys, but now can actually hold a hydration bladder. And Osprey was so brilliant, they even put a little hook here so that you could hang your bladder from this down into here. This is a pretty amazing bag. Incredibly versatile. The only thing that I would say that I'm sad that it's missing is a place for my glasses / goggles. Everything else, I would say this is the bag I'd want. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this thing is only $103. That's a deal. Okay.